Hello, Mike Hughes Memorial Scholarship Committee. My name is Julia Fernandes, and this is my video submission for the Mike Hughes Memorial Scholarship 2020. A little bit about me is that I was very involved in high school. Not only was I in all 4 musicals and played 2 sports, but I was also on 7 clubs, 3 of which I had leadership positions on. My family has supported me in all my endeavors, and none of it would have been possible without their constant support. This includes my mom, Camille, my dad, Everett, my sister, Amelia, who is 16, and my brother, Evan, who is 13. Next year, I will be going to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Go Badgers! I'm very excited to major in biology, and afterwards I plan on pursuing my doctorate in physical therapy. The first activity I want to talk to you about today is lacrosse. I started my freshman year having never played before, and I was a little scared. But through hard work, I was really able to grasp the concept of the game and gain a new skill set. This led me to be able to be a varsity starter for defense my sophomore year. I ended up reprising this role my junior and senior year as well, but sadly my junior year season was cut short by the coronavirus. I was also an all-conference team player my sophomore and junior years. The most rewarding experience I had during lacrosse was teaching kids who had never played lacrosse before how to play lacrosse at a summer camp last summer. I taught girls who were 11 to 13 how to play lacrosse, which was cool because they were in the same spot I was 3 years ago, and it was interesting to see how much I've learned and how I can now teach what I've learned. 2 skills I've gained from my time on lacrosse are self-confidence and tenacity. My sophomore year, when I was not confident in my abilities, my coaches and teammates helped lift me up, and they were confident in my abilities, which made me want to go the extra mile. Their push led me to want to be the fastest girl at every practice, to win every scrimmage and try my hardest on and off the field. I also learned a level of tenacity because my lacrosse team was small compared to many of the teams in our divisions. And the bigger the team, the fresher the legs, and I had to play every game because there were not the whole game because we did not have enough players. So I needed tenacity to edge out the girls who were coming in fresh, to get that ground ball before them, to run faster than them. But I loved every second of lacrosse. The next activity I want to talk to you about was my time in the musical. I was in the musical all 4 years of high school. I started out with Oliver, then Cinderella, then I was a dancer in Newsies, and again a dancer in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The hardest musical for me was definitely Newsies, but it was also my favorite. It was because it was my first time being a primary dancer, and I had to learn 2 new styles of dance, musical theater and tap. It was hard for me at first, picking up the choreography, but through this experience, I learned teamwork, persistence, and hard work. Teamwork because my fellow dancers were always there to help me pick up the choreography and help me when I forgot something. Persistence and hard work because I was always practicing in and out of rehearsal to nail every dance on the head. I also learned how to get out of my comfort zone through musical theater because when you're on stage, you're not yourself. You're committing to a character who leads a completely different life than you. So committing to stuff that was beyond my realm was something I had to learn. It has also helped me in other aspects of my life to commit to the role I am in the student in the classroom, to commit to asking questions and being present while I'm there, to being a sister, to being present while I'm with my sister and not thinking about other things or being on my phone. Another activity I participated in high school was basketball. I was only able to do it my freshman and sophomore years, but I still learned a lot. Through basketball, I learned a lot of adaptation skills and resilience. I've been playing basketball since I was 4 years old, but when I came to high school, many of the girls I'd been playing with were no longer playing, so I had to adapt to a new team, new members, and new coaching styles, which was difficult at first, but through communication, resilience, and hard work, I was able to learn my new position and how to work well with all these new people, which was exciting for me. Another activity I participated in was band. I only did it my freshman year due to scheduling conflicts the next 3 years, but in band I was able to make some of the best relationships I've had with the best friends ever, and I was able to improve my musicality. As far as making a difference in my community, I have participated in several service clubs, including National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Key Club, Spanish Club, and Hope Squad, all of which have helped me make a difference. I've also been on my school's student council, which have helped me to activate change in my school community, as well as at the state level for student council. I'm also very active in my church. I participate in God Squad, through which I have led a confirmation retreat for over 80 confirmands at my church. I led a small group, and planned the retreat with a group of God Squad members. Over the summer, I also worked at a place in India called the Rural Trust Development. There I learned about all sorts of help these people are providing to some of the poorest of the poor people in India. They provide medical services as well as social services and jobs. I'm hoping that with my PT degree, I will be able to go back one day and help in the community, especially in the cerebral palsy area. Thank you so much for listening to my video submission. I appreciate it greatly. Bye.